What's up, guys? Welcome back. Highside Broadcasting coming back to you guys live again here today. This time we are at, or not live, but recorded, but this time we are at Richmond, so you guys can see first race for Richmond for the season. So we are going to go ahead, go right to qualifying.
Drivers to their cars.
Looks like Hendricks 1-2, Gibbs 3rd and 4th, Hendricks again in 5th, both 2311 cars, again Gibbs, and then Penske, and then Gibbs. So, look through the field. Cool. Hopefully this will be a good race. Richmond, I believe, is always decent on here. 80 laps. Here we are, Byron and Larson coming to take the green, both of which of these drivers have one win. Truex already has 3 early on in this year. Gibbs still winless, going back to last year when he was a rookie, and then this year, Chase Elliott, obviously not a rookie, but winless also.
Oh, you have him running around? Get down there. No, get. And you better be staying off of my bed, too. You let him out again?
He's been staying off the furniture.
He is?
He hasn't jumped up one time.
Alright.
Which surprises me, but he's been good. Are you going to sleep, Leonie?
No, you better not. What do you want me to do with them?
If they don't knock it off, I'm going to go up there in a minute.
Yeah, because Tucker's like literally trying to like shove his way.
Yeah.
Come down here.
I told Mom this will be fun doing its thing.
Just put them in their crates.
When you're done with that, put it over here on the entertainment stand, okay? Are you hungry? Did you eat enough at Jess's house?
Yeah.
Okay. Caesar's dead.
That's it. Crate. Go. Go in your crate. Cedar, crate.
Hey, great now. Hey, great now.
Well, he jumped on my bed, so I'm crating him. He's not supposed to jump on my bed.
Here. Over here. I'll keep him off the bed.
It's because I was making my chocolate milk and he thought it was his milk. He thought it was his crate, so he jumped on my bed to try to get it, and I told him out, and I told him to get in his crate.
air in their crates. Caesar. William Byron out here so far dominating this race, leading every lap. Larson right there, Gibbs, Elliott, you see Truex back to 6th, Reddick up to the top 5. Chastain struggling early here, a good run for Zane Smith, Eric Jones, DiBenedetto, Preece, Cindric, all notable runs here. Busher struggling, SHR struggling, Briscoe, Berry, Gilliland, all but Ryan Preece. Gregson. He has struggled at the short tracks this year. Quarter of the way through this one. Truex currently the point leader. I'm curious, can Ty Gibbs, can Chase Elliott break through, get that win? They got to find a way around William Byron and Kyle Larson, but can they do it? Larson's getting close there on William Byron's bumper. This season has been dominated a lot by Truex, by Hamlin. Larson and Byron both a win, but relatively they have been quiet this season. Allmendinger 23rd for him. That is a phenomenal run. So far this year has been a struggle for that 16 team. LaJoy there in 22nd. It's been a struggle so far this year for him. Same with Hocevar, 27th. Chris Buescher, a win this year, winning at Darlington, 30th right now. His teammate Keselowski running 13th. Austin Dillon, Noah Gregson struggling bad, McDowell, Stenhouse. Rick Warecar's 26th, 31st, so the fact that they're not last and second last, they're having good runs. And 14 seconds back is last place, so we will see lap traffic if we don't get a caution sooner or later, I think. Larson all over Byron's back bumper. Will we see a lead change, lead exchange? Not sure. Byron has put a gap on Larson. That is notable. 5/10 up to 6/10. We'll see if he closes it back down. Caesar.
He made a mess in there. Trash can. And he also put the cord on the toilet.
Top two are gapping the rest of the field. 1.8 to gap back to Gibbs, now 1.9. That gap is only getting bigger. Lap traffic has to be pretty close because 30th is 15 seconds back. So 36th over 17. 17.7. That didn't. Okay, probably going to be close to 18 this time. So close to lap traffic, close to halfway through this thing. Chastain, who is top 5 or 6 in points, gonna take a hit here running 21st. Well, his teammate is 9th. Typically, he's the one out running Suarez. Jones has been pretty consistent around 20th all season. Here he is again, 20th. Hocevar losing a spot to Buescher. Buescher's up to 28th. Gonna struggle for the 17 car today. See the Stuart Haas car is struggling as a whole, except Ryan Preece, 16th for him is pretty good. Four tenths the gap. Larson closing in on Byron. It's maintaining though for the most part. Caution free so far. And the only thing that's going to bring Ty Gibbs, even Elliott, or anybody further back into the picture is if these leaders hit lap traffic and really struggle to get through it. But it'll bring them back to the leaders. Likely they're not going to get around Larson and Byron, but they at least have a shot. We will see if it happens. Still can't even see lap traffic, but I know it's got to be close. See it there, and there's a lot of it up there. A lot of lap traffic. We got to fix our short track program for Noah Gragson. It has been atrocious for him. Can Allmendinger close out a top 25 finish? I'd be surprised if he does. Same with Di Benedetto, top 20. If he can finish that out, both of them need it so bad. They have had an awful season so far this year. Zane Smith, 18th. Way outperforming his teammate McDowell. who's 34th. Haley's having a solid year for Rick Ware equipment. Cool Custer's having less of a solid year, but still somewhat solid for both Rick Ware cars. Larson can't close that gap on Byron. It's back up to 5/10. Everybody else 2 seconds plus back. Elliott is closing the gap on Ty Gibbs. Elliott, top 4 run so far, needs it. He's around the cut line. He's had a couple DNFs, couple bad races. He needs top 5 run here at Richmond. When will that 9 car get back in victory lane? We have yet to see it. That car has yet to win in this series. All of last year, winless so far this year. This is a great run, 4th. Closing it on 3rd. Yeah, as long as you can close out a top 5 finish today, but they want to win. We have not seen that performance out of this camp, or that camp in particular, the 9, and now Larson 7/10 back from Byron. As lap traffic is not too far ahead for William Byron and Kyle Larson. The running order not changing much. You see Busher up to 27th. He's got around Justin Haley as well. So he's moved up 3 spots. Bell is past Hamlin for 13th and 14th. Daniel Suarez has been a struggle to open up this season. He's outside the top 20 in points. He is low 20s, but if he wants to point his way into the playoffs, he's going to need a better run than that. So we'll see if Suarez, a top 10 run here on a 9th, needs that and needs to see that more consistently. We have an issue. Christopher Bell. Either we're having pit stops or there's an issue with the 20, who is dropped. He is down pit road. Does he have damage? I think he might. No? Maybe there's just pit stops? I mean... Oh no, the engine is blowing up for the 20. Look at this. Almost spun it out. Engine expiring on the 20 car. He's going to probably be done if they can repair it. He's going to be laps down. Parked it on the backstretch, no caution. And had to call a tow truck. Wow. He is done. Piston expiring on the 20 team. That is big. They are not in with any sort of a win so far this year. William Byron has caught lap traffic. Larson closing the gap a little.
Caesar was scratching me.
He's just trying to play. You're teasing him, Leonie.
No, I'm not. He's just stepping on me. And then scratching on me.
Awful, awful run for Christopher Bell. Wasn't running great. Had just passed Hamlin for 13th. The engine expires on that car. William Byron has caught lap traffic right behind the 3. Can he get around him? The 5 car, Larson in 2nd. Can he catch William Byron to get by him? I tell you? The 54, the 9, the 19, closing in on these leaders. As these leaders are stuck behind lap traffic. You can see the 3 car, the 98, having bad runs. It's been a solid start to the year for the 3. He is low 20s in points, but a dead last run, or I guess second last now with Christopher Bell's issues, is not going to help. And there's still 21 to go here. Coming to 20 to go. The 54, the 9, they will be there. The 19, you can include the 12 in that group. Those 4 will get to these leaders if they cannot get around this lap traffic. Byron looking. Nope, not there. They're gaining about a 10th a lap. Ty Gibbs down to 1.9. Now he's going to be down. Went up a little. Still 1.9. Yeah, they're going to gain this lap. Larson, can he pounce on this 24? That's probably the more likely option. 1.7 back. 2/10 gain that time by Ty Gibbs. Can Larson steal a win from the 24 camp? Gibbs is coming. He's coming a lot faster than the 9 and the 19 is. Can Gibbs get his first win of the year? 1.5 back. Gain it on the leaders. 1.3 back that time. Elliott 1.7. 1.9 for Truex. Blaney 2.1. Even Reddick is now about a little over 3 seconds, which is not as much as what it was. Suarez has lost a spot to Logano and Busch. He's back to 11th. It's been a struggle start to the year for Wallace, so running 8th for him is good. .3 back. How much is he going to gain this time? Starting to see him in the picture here too. 14 to go. He will be there. 1.1 back. Elliott 1.5. Truex 1.7. And Blaney's 2 seconds back. And pitting. Will that be a factor as well? According to the gas, it won't be. They say 132. We will see if that's accurate. If they will have to pit today. 8/10 back is Gibbs. A ton gained here. Larson looking underneath Byron. This is huge. Not there. But I'll tell you who is there is Ty Gibbs. So is Elliott as well. They're all 4 of them are coming. Reddick under 3 seconds back. The whole field starting to gain. That means there's going to be a gap somewhere in the field. I'm not sure if I'm seeing it. Yeah, Bell done with a big issue, but I'm not seeing any major gap here, so the biggest gap is probably right here, 8th and 9th. 2 seconds. Gibbs is here at this point, guys. Gibbs, he's brought friends. Elliott, Truex, and Blaney. Byron finally underneath the 3. Yes, he is that time. Now can he complete the pass? He will. Larson right there with him. This is an opportunity for Byron to get away. If Larson doesn't end up underneath the 3, he may not. He won't. This is good for Byron. This is an opportunity to separate himself from Larson and the rest of this group. 10 to go. Reddick actually down to 2 seconds already. These guys are coming quick. William Byron. I'd say the odds play in his favor now. We go back, look at the battle here for second. You can see Ty Gibbs, Chase Elliott, Martin Truex, Blaney. You can see pretty much the whole field almost getting back involved in this. Larson a run. Ain't going to be enough to get underneath the 3. This is what Byron wants to see. At this point, this is in Byron's wheelhouse now. Gibbs, Elliott, Truex all stagnant in where they're running. A great run, though, for Gibbs. Great run for Elliott. Those guys need it. Gibbs has had a solid start to the year inside the top 10 in points. Oh, Gibbs a little high. Elliott could pass him for 3rd. And will. Truex as well. Blowing a top 5 here potentially for Gibbs. Got high in the corner. The 9's going around him. So's the 19, so's the 12.
They're not playing?
Ty Gibbs. Could lose one to Reddick yet. Will. It could be a Hendrick 1-2-3 finish here. Likely will be. Hendricks 1-2-3 right now. The other one Bowman in 16th.
Okay, Junior, I'm going to go put him on the water. So he stops moving around. He can stay down here for a second. I'm going to go upstairs.
Get off. White flag here down the backstretch for the final time. A car in between Byron and Larson. At Hendrick Motorsports, a dominating day here in Richmond. Off a turn 4, a 1-2-3 finish, and William Byron's 2nd win of the year. William Byron gets it done at Richmond. I do believe he won at this track last year, so Byron super good at Richmond. Christopher Bell, heartbreak. Not really, he wasn't running great, but that last finish is gonna suck in the points. Ty Gibbs, 7th, ran 3rd the whole day. At the end, comes in 7th. Byron. See you guys in Charlotte for the longest race of the season.